Hi everyone, welcome back to Pure Girl, episode 4. So it's the following day. So yesterday in episode 3, a lot of events happened. So after the conversation with Yogiri at school, in the afternoon, Miyako visited Sora and Satoru. And while they're waiting for refreshments from Sora, Miyako and Satoru were licking candy, and Miyako was licking it in a special manner that resembled her behavior in Purina Party. And thankfully, Sora cut that off before it got worse. But for Sora, the following night, she had a computer problem. And it's because the computer froze, and when Satoru gave it a little bit of a push and some wait time, it turned out that Sora was watching a porn video, and when the video was able to play and resume, it was nice and loud and very embarrassing for Sora, and Sora tried to take the computer back from Satoru and turn it off, but it didn't work, and she ended up breaking the computer. So I wonder what's going to happen next now that both Sora and Satoru got scolded by the dad for destroying the computer. Okay. Okay, so the dad tasked them to buy a new computer. So Sora's like, well, I hope we can find a nice computer. Okay, that's might do. So I'm sure based on the money that we have, we can buy something decent. Okay, so they've went around this shopping district 5 times, and they looked at all the computers that are available, and it looks like they found one that might fit the budget. So the money that I have is only enough to buy a previous generation computer. So 2 generations ago. So it's a system where I can manage with my money, with my pocket money. Oh, so they have to pay it themselves and buy it for the family. So I wish it were cheap, but that's a different opinion. And Sora's bringing them all these unreasonable requirements. It's like, so I want this new computer to have lots and lots of hard drive space, so I can load it up with every game that I wish to play. So when I bought it, I was obsessed with it. Okay.
だって最近のゲームは大容量なんだよ。DVD2 枚組とかあるくらいなんだから。
So I think the concern's like, well, isn't that going to exceed our budget? And for Swords, like, well, why not? Because all the new games that I have require lots of space, and some games take up 2 DVDs. So one DVD is about 4.7 gigabytes. And if you go dual layer, it goes up to like 7 gigabytes. But those discs are rare. So 2 DVDs, you're looking at maybe like 7 or 8 gigabytes. And I'm sure Sora wants more than one of those. So the hard drive requirements really add up.
そもそも 新しいゲームをするためにまずはハードディスクの掃除をして場所を分ける作業がどんなに虚しいか忍者は分かってないよ。
So also, this game, Pure Girl, was made around 2012. So having like a 500 gigabyte hard drive is kind of premium around that time. I'm sure now it's the standard, and now you're looking at terabytes of hard drive. Well, the previous one is the oldest. Oh, so the previous computer, our father got it at work. So it's one of those extras, like they don't need it anymore. So it's probably like used, worn, obsolete, and it's so old that the company doesn't want it, and they just, okay, well, I'll just give it away. So it is ripe for replacement. Well, then again, you play a lot of games on that computer, so what do you do then?
何って基本は 3DOS だよ。
I'm just playing 3DOS. Well, okay, so last year you weren't really playing anything on the computer, but now this year you seem to be heavily involved on the computer. And you get locked up in your own room, or in the room. Well, you see, So that's a problem. So do you like to dwell in that place, a closet gamer?
そういうのはしてないよ。
No, I'm not doing that. You got it wrong. Then what's happening then? So what's with the change of behavior this last year?
あ、そうだ。兄ちゃん、今日新しいゲームの発売日なのずっと忘れてたよ。
And then Sora changes the subject like, well, I forgot. There's a new game that just came out, so,
ちょっと買ってくるから午後5時にまたここで。じゃあね。
Okay, so I'm just gonna go buy it and just wait here and I'll be right back. So see you for a bit. Hey, wait, Sora, come. So she's gone. So just a restless person as ever. Well, I can't really help it, so how do I kill time from here? So what can I do while I wait for my sister, Sora, to buy that new game? Well, I don't really have a purpose to be here anyways. So should I go buy some books? Or should I go wait at a coffee shop? And have some warm, refreshing coffee? Well, it is no good to walk with this new Nopaso. And for some reason, he feels a tug from someone. The feeling of someone tugging at my sleeve. So, who's tugging Satoru? Hey, wait, so you're back? Okay, so he thinks it's Sora.
私だよ、サトルお兄ちゃん。
Well, it's actually Miyako, so... Oh, it's me! Satoru Oni-chan? And let's see how he responds to this. Okay, so he's like... Oh, so it's you, Miyako. Well, you surprised me, so... It's better if you just say hi to me normally, so... Don't go tugging on me and giving me a shock.
こんな人混みでそんな大声出せないよ。
Okay, so, well, I'm not really comfortable being here. There's quite a lot of people, and it's crowded with lots of noise. Okay, I see. Well, it is no exaggeration to see. Oh, so it's like, well, it is no exaggeration to see her as this perfect Yamato Nandeshiko when she puts her hat on. So the idea of a perfect lady, all nice, all kind, all caring. So isn't it possible to do such an act that lacks modesty? So I think Satoru is wondering, this really pristine, perfect, caring, gentle girl, I would never expect her to be licking lollipop like that yesterday. Yes, so for Miyako, so how about we go and have tea? Do you have free time?
サトルお兄ちゃんにナンパされた？
Wait, so what's with that sudden invitation? Satoru Oni-chan? Wait. So you calling this a pickup? Well, we do know each other. Like an acquaintance, so...
好意的に解釈すれば。
Well, if that's how you interpret it, in a better way. In a better way? Well, something feels different. Well, I'm just joking, so... Are you here to shop?
それは、
Well, you see, So, what's wrong?
ソラちゃんが今日お買い物だって聞いてたから、なんとなく会えるかなって。
Okay, so Miyako's like, well, I did hear that Sora-chan is shopping today, so I wonder if we can meet up afterwards. Well, maybe, but not right now. So we just broke up a few moments ago. Okay, so I'm going to try and call her. And he tries to pick up his cell phone and dial Sora's number.
いいよ、大丈夫、お構いなく。そこまでしてもらうのは悪いよ。
Oh, well, it's okay. So it's not good to call someone like this.
私も買い物の途中にはっと思い出して、この辺をフラフラしてただけだから。
So, you know, I'm just wandering around shopping, and I just thought of it out of the blue. So, it's okay if we don't meet afterwards. So is that right? Well, I hope so.
そういうわけで、私暇だよ。それはものすごく暇。
But anyways, I'm free. I am really free, so I'm open to anything. Okay, so call me back by yourself. And so, are you lonely?
背に腹は変えられないというか、ミスした。
Well, let's say that you can't change your stomach. Well, I made a mistake. So Miyako grabs her hat and really puts it on, so she pulls it down. Well, there are many people around here, and I wonder if you're not feeling comfortable or like it's kind of bothering you. Well, I wondered what it was and then noticed. So free time. So some free time, it's okay to take her and we can have tea together. So it was delayed for a moment to notice what's going on. Well then, so if you're free, how about you go out with me for now?
任せて。付き合うよ、地獄の果てまで。
Okay, well, so I'll leave it to you, and I'll go with you until the end. Well, I'm not doing anything wrong. So I wonder where we should go. So what store? So even though I would like to have coffee with Miyako at the coffee shop, but the problem is that it's probably crowded and it's not a comfortable place for Miyako to go to. So let's go to a fast food restaurant. And then I casually looked around, and for some reason Sora is outside, and we can tell that she's not very happy with what's going on while she's away. So on the other side of the road there was a person with a suspicious gaze, and I'm trying to be aware of my surroundings, so looking around, back and forth, and even in front of the store. So before I walk into a shop, I want to make sure no one else is looking at us. So that person...
どうしたの？私は別にサトルお兄ちゃんが一緒ならどこでもいいよ。それこそ。
So what's wrong? I'm afraid that... So Satoru Oni-chan can't be with me anywhere. That's what it is. So is there a problem with us being together? Well, Miyako, so look at that. Over there. So Miyako looks over, and she follows where I'm pointing.
ソラちゃんだよね。お店の前で何してるんだろう。
So is that Sora-chan? So what is she doing in front of that store? Well, I'm kind of wondering, she's just waiting for the right time to enter the store.
どうして？普通に入ればいいのに。
So I wonder why. So why can't she just walk in normally? So I think it's like when Sora leaves Satoru alone, she didn't expect that Miyako would be lurking around and meet up with Satoru. And just them meeting up is enough to make Sora jealous and upset. So another problem is that Sora's in front of a very interesting store. And Satoru's like, well, I wish it were a normal shop.
あそこって普通のゲーム屋さんだよね。
Wait, so is that a normal games store? So this store is the M's. So does Miyako know anything about the M's? So if you remember, that was one of the centerpiece in Memory Closet. So if I remember in episode 10 of my recording, or my Let's Play, after Alice and Reiji parted ways with Satsuki, after that little cafe heated discussion, Alice saw this M store and she was all excited about it, and Reiji had to try to find some way to pull her away from it. But anyways,
M's?
Oh, so M's? Yeah, so when the word M's comes out from a girl's mouth, it sounds quite weird, strange, and unusual. But I wonder if she doesn't know about it. So on the storefront, it looks like a game store. And it has all these, I'll say, accessories and games on display. But then again, M's is more than just a games and accessory store. And that was what Reiji had to use to persuade Alice to stop looking at it. It's like, well, Alice, to be honest, the M's is a sex shop. And that was enough to get Alice all worked up, and they had to pull Alice away, or Rage had to pull Alice away to like a park where she can calm down and regain her senses.
大人向けのおもちゃ？
So, adult goods. Yeah, so adult goods. All that stuff. Well, I am surprised after all. So does Miyako know anything about all those accessories in the shop? So... Hey, wait a minute. So, Satoru Oni-chan said something inappropriate. Hey, come on, don't shout it out. Everyone's gonna hear you. So don't be screaming like that. Okay, so I kind of moved Miyako's head away. Or I think he just covered her mouth. And I wonder what Sora notices. So Sora, who's surprised and looked back, strangely looked around mysteriously. So Miyako and I gently looked out from the shadows. Okay, so they're spying on Sora. I'm not sure, so I wonder if she had bought the item.
大丈夫だと思うけど、どうして隠れるの？
Or it's more like, I wonder if we're spotted. And Miyako's like, well, I think it's okay, and plus, why do we have to hide? Or be in the corners? Well, you know, it's kind of embarrassing, and there's no way we want to be spotted doing this.
そっか、そうだよね。
Okay, that's right. So nodding, the cheeks of Miyako blush red. Well, my best friend is trying to enter this shop, the adult shop, and I think there are many things to talk about. Hey, look! So Sora-chan just went in. Well, she did mention that one of her games just got released today, and she wants to buy it. But then again, there are other game shops, so why this one? So why would Sora go to an adult shop to buy that game? And that's an interesting choice. So is it a special game that only the M's sell it? So she's buying something that's H inappropriate. And I can't imagine that. No. So then again, Sora was watching that porn video, so it kind of makes sense that she wouldn't be afraid to walk in there and buy the game there. It's possible. Okay, so I guess I'll go inside. So Miyako, you wait here then. Wait, Satoru Oni-chan. So what's going on? So I stroked the head of the bewildered Miyako, and I went inside the store. So let's see what the store looks like from the inside. And we didn't really get to see what it looks like on the inside in Momura Closet, but I have played the title with the 18 plus patch installed, and it does unlock another route that will let you see inside the M store there. So here we go. Okay, so we're now inside the store. So Satoru and Miyako both followed Sora in, and hopefully this part isn't too bad that I have to make it all choppy. So anyways, so the first floor faces the street, and it's quite modest, and I don't know what word to use, but it's just all okay with just games and characters or action figures. But then on the second floor, it starts to become a little bit suggestive. So the color pink, and in the middle of it, there is one person who looks suspicious. And that person is Sora. That person. Okay, so she's looking at shelves of adult goods. And I'm sorry to have to cover the text and add some patches here and there. But then it looks like Sora is conscious about what's going on. So she looks towards the back, and I'm sure it's like, well, I hope Nii-chan doesn't catch me going in here and wondering what I'm doing inside this shop. Okay, so she's actually looking at the manga corner, and it's filled with H-manga. And there is... Okay, so it looks like Sora is being like this adolescent boy interested in AVs at a rental shop. Well, it is embarrassing to go through that at first. Well, not really. So Sora. So I remembered that you mentioned that you had a game that was going to release soon, and you went to go buy it. So did you lie to me about this and you try to cover up your real intent, which is to buy some H-manga? Well, no. Okay, so recently it seems that there's some manga with some very explicit content. And I wonder if it's the Another Mom title that Satsuki mentions in Momori Closet. But then again, this game came out before Momori Closet did. But then again, it can be quite amusing to see someone interested in all this H-manga. So even so, I wonder if the horse, would be interested in other items. So I then look at some of the adult goods on sale. Okay, so I'm sorry to have to black out the text and cover Miyako's voice. But what happens is that Miyako's looking at all these items and making comments about it. Oh yeah, it does feel good.
Satoru お兄ちゃんこれ見て。なんかトライデントみたいな形してるよ。
Hey, look at this, Satoru Oni-chan. I see a tiger fork and a dent. Oh, it's the, okay, so it's another adult good product.
ファンタジー小説に出てくるからね。あれこの棒状の数珠みたいなのって。
So, I do feel that this is kind of like coming out of a fantasy novel. Wait, so what about this then? Well, you know, it's the, whatever. So pretty much all these items are shocking Miyako in a way. So Satoru's like, well, I understand, so just please keep it down, Miyako.
ごめんね、サトルお兄ちゃん。あまりのワンダーランドっぷりにちょっと我を失ってたよ。
Oh, I'm sorry, Satoru Oni-chan. I just got lost because, well, it's kind of like I enter Wonderland. Well, it would be an unknown world for Miyako. So it's kind of like Miyako exploring something new, and that's why she's curious and all excited. Wait, huh? So by the way, why are you here?
なんでって。だって、私もソラちゃんが気になるから。
So I think it's like, well, didn't I tell you to wait outside while I went inside to go see Sora? But surprisingly, you chose to follow me into the M's. And Miyako's like, well, I also wanted to see what's happening with Sora-chan. So I'm also interested. But then again, it looks like Miyako is quite interested in all the adult items that are on sale.
見るのは初めてだったからつい。ごめんなさい、出来心だよ。
Well, I'm sorry. So it's also my first time, and... Okay, so... I'm sorry, so are you ready to go? Okay, so I understand, so just calm down. If you don't calm down, you'll be loud and everyone else will notice you. And that'll be quite a scene, and I'm sure we both will be embarrassed.
そうだね。
Oh, yeah, that's right. So nodding at each other, we turn around to see who else heard our conversation. And that person is...
お客様、他のお客様のご迷惑になりますので、お静かに。
this person. So she's like, excuse me, customers. You guys are being too loud, so please be quiet, as it will bother other customers, or it will annoy other customers. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait, this person?
わぎりさん？
Wait, so, Wagiri-san?
あれ？私のこと知ってるの？
Wait, so you know me? No, well, you know, you're quite... So I don't know you personally, but you're quite famous. So if you remember, Lemon's one of the three great ladies in their school, along with Kei and Suzu. And if I remember, Lemon is the bodyguard or the maid for Kei. But anyways, so Satoru's asking Lemon, so why are you here?
私ここの店員だもん。
Because I'm a clerk here. Oh, okay, that's right. So on a second thought, both Miyako and Satoru, they're taken in by surprise. So one of the three great ladies is a sales clerk at this M's adult goods store.
それで今日は何を買いに来たのかな？
So by the way, I wonder what brings you two here. Is it because you're interested in this? So out of all the places where he could find this Lemon girl, he finds her here running a somewhat questionable store. And I mean her as in literally. Well, if you do play Pure Girl to the end, you'll start to see why I mean literally her. But anyways. Hi everyone. So unfortunately, I had to cut the rest. So Lemon, being the clerk, will obviously go into her business mode. And by being business mode, she starts advertising all the products that she's selling at this M store. And it's obviously embarrassing hearing what you can do with it, in a sense. And surprisingly, it's getting Miyako all turned on. It's like, oh, so I get to be closer with my Satoru Oni-chan. Whereas for Satoru himself, he's getting quite disgusted and annoyed by all the things that Lemon's advertising about. And it got to the point where Lemon was pushing Satoru to try it. It's like, well, there's always the first time for everything. And in the end, he just couldn't take it anymore and decides to drag Miyako out of the store with him. And then Miyako's like, well, we haven't finished observing Sora yet, so we can't leave right now. And one thing I kind of wonder is that I wonder if they're age appropriate to enter the shop or even buy anything. Well, then again, Sora's been here a lot of times, so I'm sure Lemon would be at fault if they ever get audited or get caught or get in trouble for it. But anyways, now that Satoru and Miyako are gone, let's see what Lemon's going to do next. So she just says, well, come again. We look forward to serving you. Okay, so is this okay? It's okay, so they left, so you can come out from the counter. Oh, so thanks Lemon-chan for chasing them out. So I think it was Sora that called Lemon for help. It's like, hey, Lemon, I see that my brother Ni-chan and my friend Miyako are here and they're spying on me, so can you do something to get rid of them and not let them figure out what I'm trying to do? And Lemon's happy. He's like, well, I'll do anything for my customer.
でもレモンちゃんが先輩だったなんてソラ知らなかったよ。
Yeah. Well, you know, I had no idea that you were a senior in our school.
驚いたのはこっちもだよ。お得意様が学園の後輩だったなんて。
Well, you know, I'm also surprised that the customers, including you, are all juniors at my school.
でもどうしよう。完璧。兄ちゃんに空の趣味バレちゃったよね。
But you know, okay, so can you listen to me? I want to tell you that it's really hard to enjoy my hobby with my Ni-chan being all protective and.
まあ大丈夫じゃないかな。実際に買うところは見られてないわけだし。
Well, is it a problem? I think it's okay. And I don't see anything wrong with you buying stuff like this, you know.
そっかな。どうしよう。日頃兄ちゃんをスケベスケベって言ってたのに。
But you know, it's kind of hard the fact that I'm getting sucked in by these media, and I might be becoming a pervert myself, and it's gonna be really hard when I reveal it to my Ni-chan. Or, yeah.
バカにされるのが嫌？
So you think it's bad?
それはいつもされてるからいいけど。いや、良くないけど。
Well, it is bad, but you know, I've been doing this for quite a while and it's hard to drop it.
エッチな子だって嫌われるのが嫌かも。
And it is kind of embarrassing for me to be interested in stuff like this. So, this game that I'm trying to buy. And other titles.
別に恥ずかしがることじゃないと思うけどな。
But I don't think that's embarrassing, says Lemon.
でもやっぱり。
But, you know, it really is.
わかったよ。じゃあそんな心配性なソラちゃんに悩みがぶっ飛ぶような素敵な人を紹介してあげる。
Well, I see. So, I'll introduce you to someone else. That will help you, Sora-chan. A wonderful person who will blow away your troubles.
え？ぶっ飛ぶ？
Wait, blow away your troubles?
そう、ぶっ飛ぶ。
Yep. She will blow away your troubles. Okay, so we're back outside, and this is after Satoru and Miyako ran out from the M store, and now they're in the correct shop, so the fast food restaurant or the burger shop. So I'm gonna stop it for this episode, and I feel that the M's part was kind of the key to making the entire Pure Girl happen. So I did mention this a couple of times in Momura Closet, and I feel that when Lemon mentioned, well, I'll introduce you to someone who will blow away your troubles, that was what led to the next part to happen, which I will reveal later in this Let's Play. And, well, I'm sure you know who that person is, the one that Lemon's referring to. But anyways, if you look inside the M store, you can see on the shelves the big title that's on display is actually a real life game, and that's Immortal Paradise. And that game is by Moonstone, and yes, it is available in English through Manga Gamer. But anyways, now that Satoru and Miyako kind of know some secrets about Sora, so starting with the porn video last night to how Sora's buying some game at an adult store, we're gonna see where this leads to. And in Pure Girl, all these little things start to come together as the story goes along. And with that in mind, I will see you later.